If you're over 60 and still relying on magnesium pills for sleep, muscle relaxation, or heart rhythm support, this may surprise you. More magnesium on the label does not mean more magnesium in your body. As we age, stomach acid naturally declines, digestive enzymes slow, mineral transport becomes less efficient, and certain forms of magnesium commonly sold in supplement stores, especially magnesium oxide, are known for having low absorption rates. That means a large portion can pass straight through the digestive tract unused. You paid for it, but your cells never saw it. And here's what rarely gets explained. Absorption matters more than dosage. Clinical nutrition research shows that minerals consumed within whole foods, surrounded by fiber, natural fats, and cofactors, are often retained more effectively than isolated compounds in capsules. It's not about attacking supplements. It's about understanding how your body changes after 60. Because once digestion shifts, the strategy has to shift too. Today, I'll show you 6 affordable foods, each around 2 per serving, that support magnesium absorption in ways pills often struggle to match. Before we begin, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to For Seniors Health, where simple changes for seniors can lead to a powerful, healthy comeback. Let's start with number 6. Number 6, oats. Number 6 is simple. Oats. They don't look powerful, they don't feel medicinal, but after 60, they can quietly support how your body handles minerals. Here's why. Magnesium absorption depends on more than how much you swallow. It depends on solubility, digestive conditions, and how efficiently your intestinal cells transport minerals into circulation. Oats contain soluble fiber, particularly beta-glucan, which slows digestion in a gentle, steady way. Slower digestion does not automatically guarantee higher absorption, but it may support a more gradual and efficient uptake process by reducing rapid transit through the gut. In other words, magnesium isn't rushing through your system. It has time to interact with the intestinal lining under stable digestive conditions. Now here's the important part most people skip. Oats naturally contain phytates, plant compounds that combine certain minerals, including magnesium. That doesn't make oats bad. It just means preparation matters. Soaking oats before cooking, or cooking them thoroughly, helps reduce phytate activity and improve overall mineral availability. This is why traditional preparation methods often involve soaking grains overnight. Oats also help support gut health through their fiber content. And while the small intestine is the primary site of magnesium absorption, maintaining a healthy digestive environment supports overall mineral handling and retention. Steel-cut or rolled oats are ideal. Instant oats are acceptable. Just avoid heavily sweetened varieties that spike blood sugar. Pairing oats with a small amount of healthy fat or protein creates a balanced meal that supports steady digestion. Not dramatic, not extreme, just strategic. Because after 60, digestion shifts and strategy matters more than quantity. Now the next food delivers significantly more magnesium per serving and works in a completely different way. Let's move to number 5. Number 5, raw cacao nibs. Number 5 is bold. Raw cacao nibs, not candy, not sweet chocolate bars, pure, minimally processed cacao. Here's why they matter after 60. Cacao is naturally rich in magnesium. In fact, it ranks among the more magnesium-dense plant foods commonly available in grocery stores. But what makes cacao interesting isn't just the number on a chart, it's the form. Magnesium in whole foods exists inside a natural structure surrounded by fiber, healthy fats, and plant compounds. That structure influences how minerals are released during digestion. Raw cacao also contains polyphenols, compounds studied for supporting vascular health and overall cellular function. While they don't magically increase absorption, they help maintain the kind of internal environment where nutrients are handled more efficiently. Processing makes a difference. When cacao is heavily alkalized, often labeled Dutch processed, certain natural compounds are reduced. Raw or minimally processed cacao keeps more of its original structure intact. And then there's the bitterness. That sharp taste isn't a flaw. Bitter compounds stimulate saliva and digestive activity. Stronger digestive signaling helps prepare minerals for breakdown and absorption when eaten with food. 2 tablespoons per day is enough. Sprinkle over oats. Mix into yogurt. Blend into a smoothie. Chew thoroughly. Mechanical breakdown helps release minerals trapped in the fibrous structure. This isn't about extreme claims. It's about density and simplicity. Because after 60, digestion changes. The body often handles nutrients better when they come from recognizable, whole food sources rather than isolated capsules. Raw cacao nibs provide magnesium in a natural food matrix, steady, concentrated, and easy to add to your routine. And the next food introduces something different entirely. Plant protein combined with mineral support. Let's move to number 4. Number 4, tofu. Number 4 surprises people. Tofu. Most seniors think of tofu as a vegetarian protein, nothing more. But here's what makes it interesting for magnesium. Tofu doesn't just contain magnesium, it delivers it in a soft, highly digestible form. As we age, chewing efficiency, stomach acid, and enzyme output can decline slightly. Hard seeds and fibrous foods sometimes pass through partially broken down. Tofu is different. It's already hydrated, already softened, already easy on the digestive system. That matters, because minerals need to be released from food before your body can absorb them. Tofu is made from soybeans that have been soaked, blended, and pressed. That preparation process breaks down much of the original plant structure, making nutrients more accessible compared to whole dry beans. And here's another detail most people overlook. Tofu naturally contains both magnesium and protein. That combination is useful. Magnesium plays a role in muscle relaxation and nerve signaling, while protein supports muscle structure. When consumed together in a balanced meal, they complement each other instead of competing. No mega doses, no extremes, just steady intake. Firm tofu works well in stir-fries. Soft tofu blends easily into soups or smoothies. Even lightly sautéed with vegetables, it becomes a simple way to add mineral support without pills. Portion size doesn't need to be large. Half a cup is enough to contribute meaningful magnesium while also providing plant-based protein. Simple, affordable, easy to digest. And after 60, ease matters more than intensity, because if something is complicated, you won't stick with it. Now the next food on this list is far more familiar and far more underestimated. It costs cents per serving, and when prepared properly, it becomes a mineral powerhouse. Let's move to number 3. Number 3. Black beans. Number 3 is more powerful than most people think. Black beans. They don't look impressive. They don't come in fancy packaging. But per serving, black beans provide significantly more magnesium than a typical bowl of oats. That matters, because after 60, intake still counts. Even with absorption changes, total contribution plays a role in maintaining stable levels over time. Now here's where black beans stand out. They contain resistant starch, a type of carbohydrate that digests slowly and supports steady blood sugar levels. Why does blood sugar matter for magnesium? Because large glucose spikes can increase urinary mineral loss. When blood sugar rises sharply, the kidneys may excrete more magnesium along with excess glucose. Stable blood sugar helps protect mineral balance. Black beans digest slowly, helping reduce those sharp swings. That's a different advantage entirely, and there's more. Black beans provide both magnesium and plant protein in the same serving. That combination supports muscle and nerve function in a balanced way, especially useful for older adults trying to maintain strength without relying only on supplements. Now, about pills. When magnesium is consumed in large isolated doses, only a portion may be absorbed at a time. Excess magnesium that isn't absorbed is excreted. Whole foods distribute magnesium in smaller amounts within a mixed meal, which can feel gentler on the system. 1 cup of cooked black beans is enough. Add them to soups, mix into salads, combine with vegetables and olive oil. Affordable, filling, practical, and unlike capsules, they support multiple systems at once: blood sugar balance, muscle support, mineral intake. That's why black beans aren't just another fiber food. They're a mineral-dense foundation. And now we move to number 2, where preparation makes the entire difference, because raw won't do it. Let's continue. Number 2, cooked spinach. Number 2 surprises almost everyone. Spinach, but not raw, cooked. And that detail matters more than most people realize. Spinach naturally contains magnesium. In fact, per cup, it ranks among the more magnesium-rich vegetables you can buy. But here's what often gets missed. Raw spinach also contains oxalates, natural plant compounds that can bind to minerals like magnesium and reduce how much is available for absorption. Cooking changes 2 important things. First, heat softens and breaks down plant cell walls. That mechanical change helps release minerals that would otherwise stay trapped inside tough leaf structures. Second, certain cooking methods, especially boiling and draining, can reduce soluble oxalates. By removing some of those binding compounds, magnesium may become more available compared to eating raw leaves. Same vegetable, different preparation, different potential outcome. Another practical advantage? Volume. A large bowl of raw spinach shrinks dramatically when cooked. That means you can consume the nutrients from a much larger amount of spinach in a smaller serving. More density, less chewing. A cup of cooked spinach added to dinner is easy. lightly sautéed, steamed, or boiled briefly and drained. Frozen spinach works well too. Freezing helps break down cell structures, which can further support nutrient release once heated. Adding a small amount of healthy fat doesn't directly increase magnesium absorption, but it helps create a balanced meal and supports overall digestion. Simple change. Better strategy. Because with spinach, it's not just what you eat, it's how you prepare it. And now we move to number 1. Small, affordable, packed with magnesium, and far more powerful than most people expect. Let's finish strong. Number 1. Pumpkin seeds. Number 1 is small, but powerful. Pumpkin seeds. When it comes to magnesium density, pumpkin seeds rank among the highest plant foods commonly available. Ounce for ounce, they provide more magnesium than most of the foods we've covered so far. That alone makes them worth attention. But density is only part of the story. Pumpkin seeds are compact. You don't need a large portion. A small handful, about 1 ounce, fits easily into your day. And unlike swallowing a large capsule, chewing pumpkin seeds mechanically breaks down their structure. That physical breakdown helps release minerals from the seed matrix before digestion even fully begins. No miracle claims, just physics. They also contain zinc, another essential mineral involved in nerve function and muscle signaling. Zinc and magnesium work alongside each other in several biological processes, including supporting normal muscle relaxation and cellular stability. That combination makes pumpkin seeds nutritionally balanced. Now, preparation matters here too. Lightly roasting pumpkin seeds can make them easier to chew and improve flavor without significantly affecting magnesium content. Grinding them into oatmeal or yogurt is another option, especially if chewing hard seeds is difficult. One important detail, avoid heavily salted or sugar-coated varieties. Excess sodium can influence fluid balance, and we want mineral support, not imbalance. Plain, dry roasted, simple. A small handful between meals or sprinkled onto a salad is enough. No complicated timing, no expensive packaging, just dense food-based magnesium. And here's the bigger picture. When magnesium comes from whole foods like pumpkin seeds, it arrives alongside fiber, healthy fats, and other supportive nutrients. That mixed delivery often feels steadier compared to isolated doses. Not dramatic, not instant, but consistent. And that consistency matters more than any bold claim. Now let's pull everything together and explain why these foods often work better than pills for many adults over 60. Magnesium pills aren't useless, but they're isolated. And after 60, isolation can become the problem. Digestion changes. Stomach acid declines. Kidney regulation shifts. Large single doses of magnesium may not be retained as efficiently as people expect. What isn't absorbed is simply excreted. Whole foods behave differently. They deliver magnesium in smaller, mixed amounts, alongside fiber, protein, fats, and other minerals that support overall digestive balance. That doesn't mean every food source is absorbed perfectly. It means the body often recognizes and handles nutrients from real food in a steadier way. And steadiness matters more than extremes, because long-term mineral balance is built through daily intake, not one large capsule. So instead of chasing higher milligrams on a label, the smarter move after 60 is improving how your body handles what you consume. And that's the real shift. You don't need to overhaul everything. Start with one change, add pumpkin seeds, cook your spinach, swap one supplement dose for a food-based source and see how you feel. Now, I'd love to hear from you, and I personally read every comment. How old are you, and have magnesium supplements actually worked for you? Share below. We're building a community here to support your strong, healthy comeback. If this helped you, I'd truly appreciate a like and if you subscribe. And join me in the next video for another simple step toward better health.